Can you imagine if when they were building a house, just say a contractor and his crew, they never used a single hammer? They never used a screwdriver. They never used a measuring tape. Can you imagine if they built the whole house and they didn't use any of those tools? Or those tools weren't there to use?
That'd be one shitty house.
That'd be one crappy house, you know? So when we are called to obey, when we are called to be used as a tool in the kingdom to further the kingdom, even if we don't think it makes sense, why do I got to screw in the floorboards? It makes no sense.
Yeah.
You're not seeing the bigger picture.
Yeah.
And you might not even see thank you, Justin. You may not see the further picture when it's finished.
Yeah.
But that's not our job to see the picture when it's finished. It's not our job to see the tree that's going to grow from the seed. It's to help plant.
Well, Paul said some plant, some water, or I plant, Apollos waters, but God brings the increase.
That's one of the coolest prayers that I love is, Father, help me to not only, like, if I'm called to plant, help me plant, but also, Father, if I'm called to, like, when this seed is planted, I pray for the next person who has to water. I'm like, oh, dude, I get all excited. I'm like happy when I'm praying that. I'm like, Father, like, let those people who are going to water, let them go and water. Oh, yeah.
You know, the book of James talks about don't many of you become teachers because there's a higher accountability. And that right there, like just listening to you talk, and David, same with you, I've heard you talk and I've seen it in you. There's giftings and callings that God has put in both of you guys that are not tapped into yet, that are spiritual, that are godly, that are they're not earthly, they're heavenly. You're citizens of heaven, and you have the arsenal of heaven at your disposal. And there's things in Jake, and there's things in David, and even Justin and me, and every believer that we're going to get to heaven and be like, oh, because we barely, like, I feel like so every time I get a revelation from the Lord, I hunger for more. I want more. It says covet the gifts, because there's so much. There's so much. And I'm telling you, just listening to you talk, there's untapped potential in there, and you're not touching it. You're not touching it. You're gifted, you're talented, you're a trailblazer, you're all these things, but get with the Lord, because there's things you're not getting and you're not doing that he has for you that are above and beyond you could possibly imagine. I see it in you right now. Whoa. That's prophecy. There's a secret. Glory.
Glory to God.
You've just been prophesied.
You've just been prophesied.
That's the catchphrase for the ministry.
I want that on a t-shirt.
You've been prophesied, biatch.
Justin, you're going to be our first person wearing that. What are you splashing on me? Holy water?
That should be the thumbnail for this one. Is
just prophesied.
You've been prophesied, bitch.
Lord help me.
Jesus allows me to cuss a little.
Oh, man. I forgot what I was going to say.